Today we'll discuss a topic on refrigeration and air conditioning, types, planning and management of ozone depleting substances. Now let us see what is refrigeration. Refrigeration deals with transfer of heat from a low temperature level at the heat source to a high temperature level at the heat sink by using a low boiling refrigerant. Air conditioning is the process of treating air so as to control simultaneously its temperature, humidity, purity, distribution, air movement and pressure to meet the requirements of conditioned space. Now let us see some important definitions of air conditioning. Now, let us see what is dew point temperature. The temperature at which condensation of moisture begins when the air is cooled at the same pressure. Dry bulb temperature or DBT. The temperature of air read on the thermometer taken in such a way to avoid errors due to radiation. Next is enthalpy. What is enthalpy? Enthalpy is the property indicating the quantity of heat in the air above an arbitrary datum in kilojoules per kg of dry air. Duct system. A continuous passageway for the transmission of air, which in addition to the ducts may include fittings, dampers, plenums and grills and diffusers. Fire damper. A closure which consists of normally held open damper installed in an air distribution system or in a wall or floor assembly and designed to close automatically in the event of fire in order to maintain integrity of fire separation. What is COP? COP is the ratio of cooling effect in kilowatt to the power input to compressor in kilowatt. Energy efficiency ratio EER is the rating of an air conditioner which is calculated by dividing BTU, British thermal unit, by the wattage. Seasonal energy efficiency ratio, that is SEER. It is the ratio of cooling output during summer to the energy used during summer. Tons of refrigeration. The standard unit of refrigeration is ton of refrigeration or denoted by TR. It is equivalent to the production of cold at the rate at which heat is to be removed from 1 ton of water at 320 Fahrenheit to freeze it to ice at 320 degree Fahrenheit in 24 hours. 1 ton is equal to 12,000 BTU per hour or 3,000 kilocalorie per hour or 3.51 kilowatt. Fresh air change per hour. A certain quantity of fresh air from the uncontaminated ambient source has to be inducted into the system to provide for metabolic needs of occupants to maintain freshness and to make up inevitable loss of conditioned air by leakage through cracks and doors opening. The fresh air so admitted replaces continuously the air in circulation and provides certain number of fresh air changes in the conditioned space every hour. Types of air conditioning system. Number 1 is window air conditioner. These are self-contained air conditioning units comprising a compressor, motor and evaporator with fans for evaporated and air-cooled condenser. Unitary air conditioners are generally installed in windows and therefore they are called window air conditioners. It is designed to provide free delivery of conditioned air to an enclosed space, room or zone. Split air conditioners. Split air conditioner as an indoor unit and an outdoor unit interconnected with refrigerant piping and power control wiring. Indoor unit comprises of a filter, evaporator and a evaporator fan for circulation of air in the conditioned space. Outdoor unit has a compressor, air-cooled condenser with condenser fan housed in a suitable cabinet for outdoor installation. Split air conditioner includes primary source of refrigerant for cooling and dehumidification and means for circulation and cleaning of air with or without external air distribution ducting. Split air conditioners may be provided with either reciprocating compressor or scroll compressor. Scroll compressor generally consumes about 10 to 12% less power compared to reciprocating compressor. Package type air conditioner. Package type air conditioner is self-contained unit primarily for floor mounting designed to provide conditioned air to the space to be conditioned. It includes prime source of refrigeration for cooling and dehumidification and means for circulation and cleaning of air with or without external air distribution. It may also include means for heating, humidifying and ventilating air. The unit comprises a compressor, condenser and evaporator, which are interconnected with copper refrigerant piping and refrigerant controls. It also includes fan for circulation of air and filter. The unit is provided with compressor and fan motor starter and safety controls. Next is central AC system. Central AC system comprises basic refrigeration system. Equipments and air handling equipments are housed at different locations or rooms. Refrigerant portion of equipment consists of compressor driven by electric motor, a refrigerant, condenser or air-cooled or water-cooled type, and water circulation system including cooling towers. Air handling equipments comprise of evaporator coils, air filters, electric motor blowers, humidification equipments and air distribution or collection network. Central air conditioning plants work either on direct expansion, that is DX type, or on chilled water system, that is CW type. Now let us see what is DX type of air conditioning. Conventional DX air conditioning system. In this system, the air under circulation is cooled directly by refrigerant plant evaporator coil. Therefore, compressor units and condenser units are located in the plant room separated from the space that is to be air conditioned. Conventional DX air conditioning system. In this type of refrigerant, air handling unit is placed as near as possible to keep rest of the refrigerator machinery to keep pressure drop in piping to the minimum. The length of supply return air directing is limited by practical consideration, which places a certain restriction. Chilled water indirect air conditioning system. In this type of system, ordinary clean water is chilled by the evaporator coil of refrigerant plant and then pumped through cooling coil of the air handling unit, where it cools and conditions the air passing on it. Here, compressors, motors, water-cooled condenser and evaporator are all assembled in a huge structure steel framework. It forms a complete and compact refrigeration plant known as chiller package. Now, while planning, what are the design criteria to be seen? The plans for air conditioning, heating and mechanical ventilation systems shall include all detail and data necessary for installation such as A. Building, name, type, location, etc. B. Owner, name. C. Orientation, that is north direction on the plans. General plans, dimensions and height of all rooms. E. Intended use of all rooms. F. Detail or description of wall construction including insulation and finish. Detail or description of roof, ceiling and floor construction including insulation and finish. Detail or description of windows and outside doors including sizes, weather stripping, storm sash, sills, storm doors, etc. Internal equipment load such as number of people, motors, heaters and lighting load. Layout showing the location, size and layout showing the location, size and construction of cooling tower, ducts, distribution system, etc. L. Construction of cooling tower apparatus, ducts, distribution system. M. Construction of cooling tower, ducts and distribution system. Information regarding location, sizes and capacity of air distribution system, refrigeration and heating plant, air handling equipment. Information on air and water flow rates. Information regarding location and accessibility of shaft. Information regarding type and location of dampers used in air conditioning system. Now let us see what is ODS, ozone depleting substances. How to manage OTS. Global warming potential, GWP. Global warming can make our planet and its climate less hospitable and more hostile to human life, thus necessitating reduction in emission of greenhouse gases such as CO2, SO2, NO2 and refrigerants. Long atmospheric lifetime of refrigerants results in global warming unless emissions are controlled. Ozone depletion. Ozone depletion potential, ODP, the potential of refrigerant or gases to deplete the ozone in the atmosphere. The ODP values for various refrigerants are as given below. For R11 refrigerant, it is 1. R12, it is 0.8. For R12, it is 0.05. R134, R407A, R407, it is 0. Depletion of stratospheric ozone layer and global warming are our two greatest challenges of present time with regards to protection of environment. Hydrocarbon compounds with chlorine atoms have found responsible for ozone layer depletion. These have also been found responsible for global warming along with other gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide. Some of such compounds, particularly CFCs and HCFCs, are being used as refrigerants in HVAC industry. MES, Military Engineering Service, is responsible for maintenance of cooling appliances and refrigeration and air conditioning equipment for defense establishments such as Army, Air Force, Navy, DRDO, etc., which holds the following HVAC equipments presently. Equipments with CFC, chlorofluorocarbons, only CFC 11 and CFC 12 are being used in this category. CFC 11 and 12 are being used with centrifugal chillers, whereas CFC 12 is being used with small hermetic system such as domestic refrigerators, deep freezers, etc. Equipment with hydrochlorofluorocarbons, HCFC. HCFC 22 is being used in large-scale air conditioning applications such as window AC, split AC, package AC, central AC plant with reciprocating compressors, scroll compressors and screw compressors. Equipment with HFC, hydrofluorocarbons. HFC 134A is in use for the last few years for small hermetic systems such as domestic refrigerators, deep freezers, retail display cases, ice makers, water coolers and bottle coolers. Recently, some new chiller water plants working on HFC 134A with scroll, screw and centrifugal compressors have also been installed. All new central plant AC should be CFC and HCFC free, ensuring nil consumption of HCFC 22 by 2030. A large number of substances were investigated to find non-chlorinated refrigerant such as HCFC 22. Replacement amongst them, HCFC compounds that no chlorine atoms have shown the greatest potential. However, none of these items replicates the performance of HCFC 22 in all applications. Currently, there are 4 leading replacements: HFC 407C, HFC 404A, HFC 134A and HFC 410A and R410A. Thank you.